What is your product or your brand?
Ooh.
What is the brand of Chad Lindberg?
Good question. Well, again, I think these days we're especially able to brand ourselves with, Twitter, Facebook, all of these social media aspects. I guess I don't ever look at myself as a brand, but I guess I am to some degree because I'm selling myself. In a lot of, I'm Chad Lindberg, and what comes with that, the acting and the paranormal. And, especially these days, it is important, I think, to promote yourself, to use the social media aspect. And my brand is me, Chad Lindberg, whatever that entails that day, Generally, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy, and I love people, and I love interacting with my fans, and I call them friends. Actually, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of the word of fans. I call them my friends, and a lot of these people I've met through the years through Twitter and all this social media. I've gotten jobs because of social media, because of on Supernatural. They had killed me, spoiler alert, they had killed me on season 2. And then Twitter came along and I sort of led this revolt on Twitter and said, let's make some noise and get Ash back on the show. And people wrote letters, they made posters, they made videos, and the producers got wind of that and actually had me back on the show. This is kind of like in the beginning of Twitter, so nowadays, okay, who cares? But it worked, and it was the power of fans, number one. And the power of the fandom. I mean, the Supernatural fandom is insanely loyal and just awesome, and I'm so blessed to have them. So I guess the brand is me, whatever Chad is that day, and I try to be honest with people. If I'm not feeling good that day, I'll let people know. I don't like to fake it. I like to sort of let people know exactly what's going on with me. And if I'm not feeling great that day, then probably not a good time to be on social media and to take a break. Don't tweet angry. Don't tweet angry.
What are some of the things that you'll say to just let people know, what, maybe today's just going to be a quiet day for me?
I just won't say anything. I just won't get on social media. But there are days when I'm feeling awful, and you still have something that you got to promote. So. Typically those days I'll just sort of tweet something and not get on Periscope or anything that people get to see me, and look into my eyes and say, oh, maybe he's not doing too well today. So, I try to keep it honest.
Do you feel pressure to get back to people? Because I know, you want to say thank you, and I think I've seen you a couple times thank people when I've checked in on your Twitter. So do you feel pressure to make sure that everybody feels heard from?
Not so much. I mean, I get a lot of tweets and a lot of people writing questions or, on Snapchat. And it would be impossible to catch everybody. It's just impossible. But I try, especially on Twitter. I'll spend a good hour sometimes just saying hi to people, And I tell a lot of other actors in this industry, the social media is just as important now as, getting the job. We have to it comes hand in hand, and it does help. It'll help you get back on a show. Or, you've got something coming up and you want everyone to go see it. Well, social media allows people now to catch wind of something that you're doing. Or it's really an important tool.
I know you've done a lot of panels or like Comic-Con or different ones. So will you tweet about going somewhere and then you see people show up?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do a lot of Supernatural conventions, a lot of conventions in general. Or if I'm doing investigations, I want people to show up, say I'm going to be here, and then you see those people show up. It's an amazing thing. I love social media. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a, you got your trolls on there and you've got the haters and whatnot. But I always say, if you've got the lovers and the haters, then you're doing something right.
Right.
Yeah.